Visualization gets tiresome when you're broke. For a long time, I was clear in my vision. I just didn't have any money to pay for it. I needed cash flow, not more affirmations. I was stuck in self-improvement limbo, like doing all the right things, but not really seeing that many results. Well-read, shredded, but broke. The people on my feed, they told me how easy it was. The digital merchants pushing their wares. And they got me. I invested in coaching and courses and paid thousands of dollars, and I didn't really get a lot of results. I made exactly $0. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure those things worked. Like, they work for some people. They just didn't work for me. Landing pages with countdown timers, webinar funnels that were all hype and no value, paid ads that gave you 5 seconds to build a relationship with somebody. I needed a path that was more genuine, something that was like authentic and that felt aligned with who I was. Something happened that changed my entire trajectory. At the height of that coaching program that I was in, that I spent like $11,000 on, I got a $2,500 payment from somebody who bought my coaching. And I'm like, okay, what the heck? Where did this come from? It came from my organic audience. And from that moment, I was hooked. I was like, whoa, that is so powerful. Somebody found me online. They saw my content. They knew, like, and trusted me. And then we hopped on a call, and it was like the easiest sell ever because they knew who I was and they knew the value that I provided. And that's when I got hooked on digital entrepreneurship, on personal branding, on, using your digital identity to create a business that is around you, right? Monetizing your mind rather than trying to fit yourself into a 2-minute ad. If you're someone who likes the idea of monetizing your mind and getting paid to self-actualize, right? To like have a vision for your life, work towards that vision, share your journey with others, and make a career out of that, then this essay is for you. You're going somewhere. You have ambitions, you have aspirations. Why not make a career out of that? Digital entrepreneurship, personal branding allows you to do that. Before I get into any of the business stuff, a reminder that your next level Notion system is out. If you want to craft your vision, understand what you want out of life, and actually make a plan to get there, then you're welcome to explore that in the bio. Let me state the obvious. You can't self-actualize if you haven't even started the basics. Financial freedom is higher on the hierarchy of self-development. You have to work on the fundamentals first. Read, write, meditate, move your body, stop eating crap, stop going to sleep at 2 a.m. Do the basics and then worry about making money. Getting rich is your duty to the world. Let me preface this by saying that I fully believe that it is possible to live a wonderful life full of deep meaning and fulfillment and true impact without being so ambitious or, needing an extravagant life and like all the money and stuff, right? Like, you can have a family and, make 100K a year and live a really wonderful life. The good life is marked more by its spiritual dimension than its physical dimension. However, I'm speaking to a select few, those who know that they're meant for more, those who want to build a top 1% life, those whose souls tug at these words. I will use my success and resources to make a positive impact on the world. I will live a life of luxury, travel to exotic destinations, and make my dreams a reality. I will surround myself with elite friends who share my ambitions and elevate my experiences. I will build a financial empire that provides a steady and lavish income, giving me the freedom to live my ideal lifestyle. I will prioritize my health and fitness, reaching rare air levels of vitality and well-being so I can live long and prosper. Financial freedom is a prerequisite for self-actualization. You cannot become your best self if you're broke. You cannot provide for and protect the people you love most if you're poor. You cannot create the life of your dreams if you don't have the cash to fund it. To rise to the stratosphere of your highest self, you have to be able to invest in yourself. You have to be able to invest in others. Getting rich is your duty to your community, to your family, to the world. It is your faithful responsibility to your most heroic self. You have infinite potential, and money is the catalyst that allows you to crystallize this potential into physical reality. Start a personal brand to win in the digital age. I'll spare you the lofty promises. No, I don't know it all. Yes, I'm still figuring things out. And if you want to make $1 million this year, I'm not the guy for you. But if you want to achieve total financial freedom within 3 to 5 years, surpass the 10K a month, get to 100K a month, that's my goal too. And I'm dedicating the next couple of years of my life to making that happen, to growing on social media, to building a business around my mind, and to ultimately funding my ideal lifestyle. And my social media channels are a public journal of my self-improvement journey, of my business journey. So if you want the shortcuts and you want to go on this journey with me, then you're absolutely welcome to join. Virtual reality is reality. Computers are portals into the virtual dimension. In the beginning, when we built computers, this dimension was very opaque and unexplored and unrendered. We weren't able to fully travel in the virtual world. As we built the infrastructure of the internet, the green shoots of reality began to lay their roots in this world. And then with technologies like social media, reality was able to fully unfurl in this physical dimension, in the same fractal pattern that all of the universe manifests in. The same structures of economy and society emerged. Virtual reality is reality. We assume that virtual reality is not the real world simply because our ancient brains haven't caught up with this new change in the environment. But it's just as real as the physical world. Every important aspect of human life has blended with this technology. And as we get technologies like augmented reality and virtual reality, and as NFTs begin to storm the economy and this, the world, this is going to become much more evident because the virtual reality and the physical reality is merging, right? It is becoming one, especially with things like IoT, Internet of Things. There's a podcast between Mark Zuckerberg and Lex Friedman. It's the first podcast in the metaverse, and they look exactly like their real life character. And it just blew my mind when they said that one day in a couple of years, less than 5 years, you're going to be able to walk into a coffee shop and there's going to be as many holograms in your VR glasses as there are real people. The virtual space is the next evolution of human civilization, of economies, of societies, of relationships. It's far more likely that we will go down into the universe, exploring the cosmos, rather than out into the stars. I think both will happen, but first we're going to go down into the virtual world. We'll get lost in fantastic virtual reality experiences that feed directly into our central nervous system through brain-computer interface. Neuralink is already here. They already approved human trials. This is going to become probably a normal thing in a couple of decades. And we will get lost in these fantastic virtual worlds, exploring every nook and cranny of the universe. We'll have AIs that render our imaginations in real time. We'll dilate time and get lost for eons. We'll explore every nook and cranny of the universe, experiencing worlds that are limited only by our imaginations. The beautiful and the terrible, the dangerous and erotic, holy places and hellscapes. We'll blow our minds into infinity with the most awe-inspiring experiences that consciousness has to offer. The non-Euclidean, the physically impossible, the never before seen, till one day we decide to go further than ever, to forget that we were human, to incarnate as some creature that thinks he's finite and mortal, and will end up exactly where we are right now. Infinite beings pretending to be limited, souls dressed up as humans, the one playing hide and seek with itself eternally. There have been many periods in life where life on Earth has undergone these rapid evolutions. Prokaryotes to eukaryotes, right? The first eukaryote to multicellular organism, when humans invented writing and symbols, and we transitioned from this prehistoric oral communication to this much more complex and sophisticated and high fidelity exchange of information, which is writing. We're at a very similar point in human civilization right now. Digital communication has enabled this level of connectivity and information exchange that is totally unprecedented. It has turned once separated humans into cells in the body of humanity, connected by a sort of virtual mycelial network. The transformation that this is going to give rise to is only just beginning. We're about to experience a shift that would give the Cambrian explosion a run for its money. A proverbial supernova of diversification that is going to transform every aspect of our life. Things are accelerating, people, and the track is about to spin a whole lot faster. I'm not even talking about artificial intelligence and how that's going to change the world. The digital is merging with the physical. And if you're not building in this new virtual domain, then you are missing out on the next quantum leap, this next evolution for human civilization. Social media is the new society. Your digital identity is everything in the modern world. Literally, for everybody who doesn't know you like in real life, you only exist as your digital identity. Brands hire based on your social media. Clients hire based on your social media. Customers buy based off your social media. Employers hire based off your social media. Shout out to Danco for that idea. Your personal brand is the vessel that communicates your value to the global economy. It is your avatar in the new virtual reality. It's like Parzival from Ready Player One. There's these big creators out there who are, the top of the leaderboard in the virtual space. They are the cool avatars, and you can be that as well, especially with things like IoT, NFTs, ownership, digital identity that comes with Web3 and blockchain. The virtual world is going to be such a big part of our lives. It's becoming almost a requirement for you to have a personal brand in the modern age. Just like having a phone is a requirement. You literally need it to function in society. Personal branding is going to be the same way. This is why Naval says that everybody is going to be entrepreneurs, especially with AI. And as AI begins to replace jobs, then we're going to open up time for people to be creative and to do what they really like and to fulfill their dharma and their ikigai. So with that, there is a way to build in the digital world that's fun, that pays you to self-actualize, and that allows you to accelerate the fruition of your vision. Your brand is your higher self. Building a personal brand is a marvelous opportunity for becoming someone else, for creating a sort of alter ego. You can portray yourself however you want online. Like, you're not limited to physical constraints or your momentum of your own story. And some people will use this as an excuse to say like, oh, social media is so toxic, but how about we just take it for what it is and use it to our advantage, right? This is an opportunity to become someone new, to evolve. Treat it as a sort of vision board that allows you to slip into a new reality, the reality of your ideal self. Reality is a reflection of who you are, not what you want. You create who you are being, right? Your skills and your behaviors and who you are right now will reflect and ripple out to create the results you're getting in life. And social media provides an opportunity for you to be somebody else, for you to evolve as a person. It will allow you to attract the kind of people that you want in your life, friends that you'll travel the world with, your future lovers, your business partners, people who you're going to build with. Who you desires you. If you make some noise on the public arena, the biggest stages of our society, social media, they will find you. Obviously, don't be an idiot with this. Don't be dishonest. Don't try to screw anyone pretending you've gotten certain results that you haven't. The universe doesn't reward deception in the long run, right? You're going to suffer financially and spiritually at the very least. If not now, then definitely in the future. But sometimes a faker is just somebody trying to change. Remember, you attract what you are, not what you want. So it's crucial to be your ideal self now. Broadcast your vision into the ether. Share your journey. Build publicly. Your brand is your higher self. Cultivate it to crystallize your vision. The one-person business model. The internet has made it possible to make a career out of self-improvement. If you have a vision for your life, you can pretty much guarantee that there are millions of other people who have the exact same vision. And as you conquer the obstacles between you and that ideal reality, you create value because you discover solutions to the problems that millions of other people have. And if you share this journey, if you document these problems and broadcast your solutions to people, well, you are creating value. And you can package this value up into digital products and services so that other people can benefit, right? If you can give people shortcuts to the same vision that you have so that they can get there faster, that's valuable. They'll pay you for that. The one-person business model is the best business to start if you want to monetize your mind in the digital age. You're going somewhere in life. You're certain of that. You believe in yourself. You're working towards that every day. Why not make a career out of that? Why not dedicate the next 3 to 5 years of your life to making that vision a reality, to documenting your journey, to sharing your problems and your solutions, and to building a business around yourself? Not only will you be able to dedicate yourself full time to creating your vision, but you also become an authority in that space so that you can help others do the same thing. Your brand is your vision. Your content is your problems. Your products are your solutions. Bring to mind your vision, right? Like the ideal lifestyle that you want to be living in a couple of years. Imagine if you had a course or a coaching service created by the version of yourself 10 years in the future. How valuable would that be? Welcome to the self-education industry. Wherever you are in your journey, there are millions of people a few steps behind you. And if you can create something that helps them save themselves years of hardship and struggle, that's valuable. You can get paid for that. Discover your core offer. The truth is, in the beginning, you won't know your message or your mission. You won't know your offer, your philosophy, your brand. That takes time. You have to create prolifically. You have to articulate your ideas. You have to unearth your hidden genius. The thing I recommend you do is write. Write an essay every single week and do this for a couple of months. In a few months from now, you will have a foundation of your personal brand. Like once you write an essay on a topic, not only do you automatically self-improve and like work through your problems, but you claim that mental territory. It's like there's no going back. Like this is solid ground now. Solve the biggest problem that you're facing in your life right now, and you will discover your core offer. This letter's getting long. I think I spent too much time talking about fractals and VR and all that stuff, but I absolutely love that stuff. The world is changing, folks. The virtual and the physical are merging, and personal brand is one of the most important things that you could do. I think it's the highest leverage thing that you should be focusing right now. I am building my one-person business over the next couple of years, and if you want to join this journey, if you want to do the same thing, then I encourage you to follow, subscribe, and join the newsletter if you want updates, if you want to read this essay before everybody else every single Sunday. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. See ya.